Today we're going to be making oatmeal cookies. They're really easy to make, they're tasty, and you can add whatever ingredients you want after to customize them. First step is to preheat the oven to 350. Like that, when you've mixed all your ingredients, you're ready to cook. Oatmeal cookies, it's a very simple recipe. All you need really is 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of oats, 1 egg, half a cup of butter, a tablespoon of milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of magic powder. What I have here is I got some nuts I'm going to add. I got some chocolate chips and some coconut. It's good to start with the liquids in one side and the dry ingredients on the other side. Sugar is considered actually one of the wet ingredients. What we're going to do, we're going to start with the butter and we're going to cream it. How do you figure out half a cup? On the package of butter, you see here there's like little indications that tell you like quarter cup, half a cup. So half a cup's about 1 inch of butter. Put in there. So once the butter's softened up, you can add the sugar. I put half a cup of white sugar and half a cup of brown sugar. Tastes better. So now the butter and the sugar are mixed together. We're going to add the egg and the rest of the wet ingredients. So 1 tablespoon of milk. It doesn't seem like a lot of milk, but the milk helps the magic powder create little bubbles of air. This is natural vanilla extract. Mix them all together. Now that the wet ingredients are mixed, we're going to mix the dry ingredients. Magic powder, so half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. I don't know, it depends if you like them salty or not, but I like just a little bit of salt, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Like that. Mix it all up. Then we can add it to the wet ingredients. Little by little, not in one big chunk, you want to add it gradually. After you've added the dry ingredients, you can add the oats. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's your basic oatmeal cookie recipe right there. And I'll make some delicious oatmeal cookies, but I like to add stuff to it. And you can do the same thing. You can add orange rinds, you can add nuts, you can add dried fruits like raisins if you like that, dried cranberries. Some chocolate chips, put some coconut, some nuts. There you go, this is the rest of the ingredients. We're going to put them in. As you can see, you just need pans to cook it on. It could be a pizza tray, it could be aluminum paper even. As long as you have something to cook it on, you don't even need, for these particular types of cookies, you don't even need to grease the pans. There's enough butter in there that it's going to create a little coating under it, and the cookies will be easy to take off the pan. A good portion for these cookies, you use 2 teaspoons like this. Grab a chunk like that, put it down, and then squish it with the fork. I learned this trick from my dad. For people who don't have convection ovens, what happens is there's more heat on top than on the bottom. So you put your cookies 5.5 minutes on the bottom tray and 5.5 minutes on the top tray. So I'm going to start these off 5.5 minutes on the bottom tray. Okay, it's time to change the trays. These ones are cooked. These ones go to second level. These ones go in. There we go. But I have to be careful because they're very hot and fragile. You can see here, I don't know if you can see that, the oil. A bit of oil. That's the last batch. There you go. That makes about 40 customizable oatmeal cookies. Mmm.